And see now Syndra can just, you know, zone her with the Q and all that other shit. He can come into CS now, but Syndra's got to Q up again. And now that's really bad. So he just pushed the wave. So now the wave is pushing towards but it's not going to happen now because he just, you know, hit these minions, so it's going to push. And Syndra's playing it smart because she wants to freeze it over here. She wants to freeze the wave over here because if the wave is frozen over here, Fizz has to come into CS, and if Fizz has to come into CS pre-6, that opens up ganks for him. And if you gank Fizz before he's 6, and if Fizz is like 0-2, it's really hard for him to come back into the game if he's in a behind position. He's just going to be like low-key, completely fucking useless. I'm legit low-key sure Apto would have said something about I wish I had taken TP. He's gonna ping for assistance soon. Because he knows he's in a bad spot. He knows he's in a bad spot. She can zone Fizz from any CS. Fizz misses out on experience and gold. Syndra gains experience and gold, so it has a net effect, so it goes like this. And then you'll see Syndra snowballed off her nut. She plays the same game. Kinda lets her push towards her. I don't think she's been back yet, which is why she has no mana and shit. But in this instance, because she wants to go back, she wants to push the wave so it hits the turret, it resets back here, and then they can go back to square one. And then I think there's a part where, see what, look at this shit. So the wave's pushing towards Syndra, so that's good for her. If she freezes it here, this is really good, right here. I don't know if that's what she's going to try and do. She might just push it. Oh no, because that's right, because he wants to go back, so obviously he wants to push it. She wants to push it. I don't even know if she pushed it, I might have just been wrong. He's not level 6, oh, he's good. Oh, he's got the power spike, level 6 power spike. See, 1 kill now, he's so far behind. And then like 2 minutes later, Syndra roams top, gets double buffs. Oh look, he gets a kill on Ezreal. Roams top, he gets a kill here. Yeah. So this is something that took me honestly like hundreds of hours of Apto analysis to figure out. He always changed his strategy or his tactics, so to speak, because that wasn't the strategy, it was a tactic. He's like, sometimes he's like, yeah, I'll fucking push this wave, get the extra lane pressure, and sometimes he pulled it. I never understood it, and now I understand it. Okay, so the essentials of what you have to take away. If you lasted this long, congratulations to you, because I know it's a long video. Your strategy from that. If you're a quote-unquote even matchup, let's say you're like your Orianna versus Cassiopeia, you don't want her to push into you, because if she pushes into you, she can just trade on you. You can't really do much about it if the minion wave is pushing. But if it's Orianna versus Cassiopeia and you're Orianna, you want to push the wave because it gives you more lane pressure. Cassiopeia has to come forward to CS, and if she has to come forward to trade, and if she does come forward to trade, you can do your QW, stand back, she has to try and hit you, and if she hits you, she's going to take minion damage. Same instances as like Orianna versus Malzahar, you can get the wave pushing because you know, you just want that extra lane pressure, you want the minions to have more lane pressure, you want them to farm on the turret, so maybe they miss some CS, but at the same time you open yourself up to jungle ganks like I said. But then, in a completely fucking different game, you have a game where you're playing Fizz versus Syndra, like in this game. You don't want to push the wave, because if you push the wave and you're level 4 and then the enemy jungle comes and ganks you, you're behind. You're honestly so far behind, and you're Fizz who's supposed to snowball off your nut. And if you don't get snowballing, you're going to become low-key, quote-unquote, useless, especially if you're behind. It's like Evelynn. If Evelyn's 0 and 2, it's hard for her to come back into the game because she's an early to mid-game based champ. You're supposed to be able to use your invis to your advantage. Whereas if Sejuani's behind 0 to 2, it does suck, but you can still scale to late game because you scale off your nut. So the essentials is understand the matchup and determine your strategy from that. Ask yourself, is this an even matchup? Even matchup? If it is, it might be a good idea to push the wave because you want the extra lane pressure. Is it one-sided? For example, is it Kassadin versus Lucian? You're Kassadin and the enemy's Lucian. You don't want to push the wave because Lucian, he can just trade on you. But if you pull the wave, you wait till you hit the level some shit. Pull the wave towards you. If Cassiopeia comes up, just farm as best as you can, wait for a jungle gank. Generally, getting the wave pushing is good because of the extra wave pressure. Just be careful for the jungle ganks. Sometimes pulling the wave is good. Fizz or Cass matchups, zoning from CS. For example, you saw Syndra over here zoning Fizz from the CS because Fizz 1 to 6 kind of sucks, and Syndra 1 to 6 is pretty safe. So she made use of that because the wave was pushing towards her. She stood in front of it. Fizz can't really do anything. You just zone Fizz from the CS and the gold and the experience, and you have like a fucking one-sided matchup. You've already won the lane. And also letting the enemy kill your CS, similar to here. The wave's pushing towards you and you want them to miss a bit of CS and you can't push the wave fast enough to hit the turret, you can just let the enemy CS kill your wave and they're still missing out on CS and gold. I'm going to end this video here. I know it was fucking long and in-depth and shit. And if you made it to the end, then congrats. If you have any questions, just let me know and I'll do my best to answer them. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Have a good day. I love you. Stay beautiful. Shana Ducks.
They will regret opposing me.
Killing spree. Your turret has been destroyed.
The bubble.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Has destroyed a turret. kill. Has been slain.
Strength above all. Carve a path. I will not rest.
Killing spree. Your team destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed